What's up, YouTube? CJ Stream here with the most generic intro ever, and I'm gonna talk about Instagram. Probably not like the best topic to talk about, but there's a lot of things that you can talk about on Instagram. A very broad topic, and I like talking about broad topics. So right now I'm going to talk about Instagram. And the reason why, mainly, is because I just made an Instagram channel, Instagram page for my YouTube channel. So CJ Extreme 98, and it should come up. Same profile pic, Obito Uchiha. Shouldn't be that hard to find me. So let's talk about Instagram. So first of all, if you don't use it, basically Instagram is, you can post pictures. You can post like a collage of pictures. You can post just a picture. You can post a GIF. You can post a minute long, 0 to 1 minute long videos. Like just random clips if you want. You can put filters over your pictures. I don't know about your videos. I don't think you can put filters on your videos. Can you? You might be able to, but I've never noticed it. Nevertheless, very, very useful in terms of just sharing photos. It's really easy. You just click on the photo you want to share, put a caption on it, send it out. Or you don't put a caption on it. You don't have to. You have to get other apps though if you want to do more than just the basic edits to your photo. You have to actually get an app that's connected to Instagram. You can also get other people's pictures and post them yourself. But you can give credit, of course. It will be there in the bottom left corner. I think it does it by itself, or you have to do it. When I did it, it did it by itself, but I think the picture already had their name in it. But anyways, so basically on that little, by the way, that Instagram page, by the way, what I'm gonna have on there is just pictures of gameplay or upcoming events, stuff like that. Just keep you updated, because not everyone follows me on Twitter. I have a Twitter account. And then you can also follow me on Instagram now. Hopefully that helps. I feel like it'll be a lot easier. Maybe a lot more people use Instagram other than Twitter, at least the ones that follow me. Nevertheless, I like using Instagram. Now, there's not a lot that's wrong with it, but there's more that's wrong with it, in my opinion, than there is that's right with it. So what's good with it, in my opinion, is the fact that you can post so many pictures, just a ton of pictures, and it's never spam. You can just continuously post pictures over and over and over. There's no limitations to that. You can post videos, and there's no limitations to that either. You won't get copyrighted. Now, you can get reported if you're literally just copying every post that someone else posts. You can get your page deleted like that, because people can just report you, and then your page will get deleted. But with that freedom, there's also something about having too much freedom. Now, of course, as I said, people can report someone when they do something terrible on Instagram. But I remember when I first started using it, and I was following someone named at WWE Funny. I think it was something like that. They post WWE memes, and it was hilarious to me watching them. Then they said, hey, look, this guy posts child porn, block him. And I know how blunt I said it, but just think about it. You get to just post child porn. And this dude had a lot. I looked, and I was like, that's not good. And I scrolled down. And then I keep scrolling down just to see if this has been going on forever. And apparently, it has. And for some reason, he wasn't taken down until someone reported him. Now, I know there's no way they can monitor the entire app and figure out, monitor the entire app and be able to stop them. Basically, you can't have crowd control in an app that massive when there's so many people using it. On one end, you got these people that post really funny pictures, scary pictures, or videos, or clips, or whatever, and then just regular clips of just people doing stuff. And then you got child porn and murder, and I don't think anyone can post murder. Can they? I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't want to see it. Another really fucked up thing that I saw, then I was just like, how is this here? there's this Explore tab, and what the Explore tab has basically is things that you that uh what's the word for it? I guess think about like what you use or what you look at on Instagram, and then it'll give you other pages that post those same things that you look at on Instagram, and then they'll also have things that like you've never seen before or you don't really look at to give you a chance to branch out to other pages. And I was looking through, and I was seeing things that I've seen before. I've seen like some WWE stuff. I was like, that's great. I saw like YouTubers like Leafy is here or Poppy or something like that. I was like, oh, they have pages. Well, I'm gonna follow them. Okay, you know. And then I see this kid, and it was a video, and I was like, is this makeup? I thought it was makeup. So I see this kid, and he looks kind of sad. He looks emotionless, you know. He looks like he's in a state of shock. I can't tell if he's alive or not, but this guy, I don't know his name. He had a bunch of symbols for his name. They could have been Chinese, Japanese, could have been Russian symbols, could have been anyone's symbols. I didn't know who it was, okay? So the guy walks up. I could tell it's a guy because of his hands. If that was a girl, she had some very manly hands. Anyway, gets the camera to the kid's face, and the kid's face is cut up. Like, it's not cut up like deep cuts. It's cut up like there's lines all around his face where it's almost like a map. And it's just a bunch of streams going around his face, basically. And the blood isn't pouring out, but it's evident that he's been cut, right? So I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is going on? And then the guy takes his finger. Oh, okay, this triggered me, and it was disgusting. And it made me get off Instagram for like a few days because it was just gross. So he took his finger, and he touched where the blood was. And I thought when he touched it, it was going to be like, look, this isn't real blood or whatever. Or, you know, this is just marker or something. He lifted up the cut to see underneath it. That was fucking gross. Anyways, moving on to the lighter topic. I think you understand what I'm getting at here. It's too much freedom on the website, you know what I mean? But then again, there's not really much you can do other than just have users report people who do stuff like that. So it's fine in that regard. In terms of security, it's just like, damn, dude, why am I being tagged to a kid's face being cut up? Like, what is that? That's not cool. Also, I really like that you get to see so much, you know. You get to see movie clips, and people won't get like their freaking pages taken down because they showed a movie clip, and they're just like, oh, that's copyright. Like, no one can copyright them for doing that because that's not wrong at all. That's fine. You're literally just showing a small clip. You're not showing the full video. It's just a small clip. There's no problem with that. Shouldn't be a problem with that. But, you know, on YouTube, it definitely is a problem. But I like that you can just see anything you want, basically. So I get to look at Dragon Ball Z stuff, Dragon Ball Z clips. I get to look at WWE clips that I mentioned multiple times now. I get to look at funny clips I've never seen before, clips from television shows, animes. You get my point. That's cool. But one thing that sucks is shout-outs. Now, shouting out your friend so that people can follow them is fine. That's fine. But let me give you an example. I saw one that was like a kissing test. Kiss, hold your breath, and then like the picture, and then go follow and like all of so-and-so's pictures. And then it doesn't even explain how that is going to say whether you're a good kisser or not. You know, like if you did all, is it saying that if you do all of them, does that make you like a good kisser or whatever? And I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about the stupidity behind it. You know, why would anyone try to do that? Why would they go, oh my God, if I do this, that means I'm a good kisser? No, it doesn't mean you're a good kisser. No, it doesn't. What are you doing? Stop it. Or when someone shouts out another person's picture, oh my God, this guy posts the scariest stuff ever. That's fine to exaggerate. A little bit of hyperbole isn't wrong. A little bit of clickbait, no problem. Then you follow them. Their page is private. You gotta wait for them to let you follow them. You finally follow them, and then the pictures that were in the pictures or the clips or whatever that were in the shout out are not on their page. And it's like, what? I was going to your channel or your page to see specifically those, and they're not even there. And then when you follow them, now they're shouting out this other person way over there who has nothing to do with their channel. That's like, oh my god, this guy does the craziest stunts ever. And then you look at it, and then once again, it's just another circle, or a full circle basically. You just keep subbing or following these people who do this shout out crap over and over and over. And you have to keep following them until finally you're just like, fuck you, I'm not following you anymore, because all you do is shout out everybody. It's boring, it's stupid. I'm done. So it sucks, because like for me, for example, I followed this page called Fact, and it posts facts, which is cool. I'm willing to learn about stuff. That's cool. So I'm looking at it, and it's I guess what they do is that they type on Google Docs or Microsoft Word or Notepad or whatever, and they type in the fact, plain and simple, blunt, and then you look at it, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's cool, good to know, like the picture. Simple as that. So I'm following them, and then they post a shout out to Scary Clip. I think that's what they're called, Scary Clip, or just Scary, I don't know. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool. They post scary stuff. I'm all about that scary life. Let's go, bro. And so I followed them. And then when I follow them, they're shouting out someone else. And then that person's shouting out someone else. And it's just like, why can't you just post what's on your page and keep people here entertained by what's on your page and not shouting out everybody all the time? Because I swear every day, every single day, they shout out someone. Every day. And it's not like any of the common Instagrammers, none of the small people that they say can get a shout out if they do so and so. It's always someone within their community, someone that's a friend of theirs, it seems like. And it's just like, stop lying. Just stop shouting out other pages. I can go and explore, and not only can I see these like horrible things that I don't want to see, but I can also see things that I do want to see and follow those people. This doesn't make sense. But aside from that little rant, I do like that you get to put filters on your pictures. That helps a lot, because sometimes you can find a filter that makes like your pictures look a lot better, and you're like, whoa, damn, I look good like that. Like in my regular photo, I look like dog shit, but this filter right here, I can't even see any of my blemishes or anything. And yes, that is coming from experience. So I'm just like, yeah, that's awesome. So I'm gonna use filters for my pictures from now on. I also like that, well, how do I describe it? I like that you can follow almost anybody. I like that you can private your page if you don't want people following you. Because I get why some people private their pages. Like if you have a really, really big page, you don't want people to follow you or just go to your page and look at your pictures without actually following you. At least some people don't, and I guess I understand that. At the same time, though, it doesn't really matter if they follow you or not, if they like your photo, because really, what it comes down to, it's like on YouTube. You could have like 10 billion subs, but if only 5 people watch your videos, then those 10 billion subs don't mean shit, you know? Doesn't matter. Doesn't mean anything at all. I know if you're saying no one can possibly have 10 billion subs, yes they can, because you can make multiple accounts. So yes, someone can have 10 billion subs. But anyway, I also like that you can private your page to keep people off of it that you don't want to see your pictures. Maybe you have someone who just comments messed up shit about you all the time. So if you private your page, they can't follow you and talk shit. I mean, of course you can block them or whatever, but at the same time they can just keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back. So if you just private it, you don't have to deal with that, you know? I also like tags. Like, that's cool. I like the hashtags or whatever, because it makes it easier to find certain things that you want to see. Like, if I want to see Um, Something that's funny from Spider-Man Homecoming. Then I can type in tag Spider-Man Homecoming, and then someone might have a clip from the movie that's really, really funny, which is cool. I like that. That's pretty dope. I also like how you can tag places, but in this at the same time that can be detrimental to you as well as helpful. Well, actually, I don't see how location is helpful at all. Oh, there you go. I see how it is. It can be helpful if you get lost and no one knows where you are, but then they have that picture that says like your last location, so that if you go missing, people can find you because you're there or whatever. But at the same time, it's bad because if someone's stalking you and they see where you are, they can easily come find you. You know, that's not good at all. Freaking sucks. I don't think there's anything else I really have to talk about at this point. I don't write down points when I do these usually. I just kind of just go out on a tangent and just talk about it. Just me shooting the shit. Just a commentary. Plain and simple. I guess another thing I like is that they added the ability to have multiple pictures in one picture, like not a collage, but I mean like where you look at the picture, you can swipe left, and you can continuously see a series of pictures or whatever. Makes it easier instead of just posting a bunch of pictures, um, back to back to back to back to back to where it's like spam, but you have just one set of pictures that they can look at. Pretty dope, but it only counts as one like, which is interesting. Because what if you only like one picture but you don't like the other pictures? You know? Yeah. I also like how you can mute um, conversations. If someone tries to talk to you on Instagram, you can mute them without even looking at the message. I like that because if I don't want to talk to someone and I don't know who they are and they're trying to talk to me, I can mute them and I won't know if they ever send me a message, so I don't have to worry about it. And yeah, and I can leave it anytime I want, and I can block them if I have to, all without even looking at their message, which is pretty dope. Well, I like how they also limited that you can't post like really long videos or whatever, because I wouldn't want to like have to go to Instagram to watch someone's YouTube video or what would be on YouTube. I don't want to have to watch it on Instagram, you know? That kind of sucks. Like, because what YouTube is and then what Instagram started off as, it would just be kind of weird that Instagram would try to compete in that regard. Because then people can just post anything they want and not get copyrighted, and that would lead to them eventually getting a lawsuit from major companies. I guess that's enough. I talked a lot here. Um, if you have a question in the comment section below, maybe something I didn't address that you wanted me to address, you can post that in the comments. If you want to know what my Instagram page is, again, it is CJ Extreme 98. Like, look at my channel name, and then that's what my Instagram name is, basically. Um, I don't follow you. I'm not going to follow you back. Probably not. Most likely not. I'm only following my YouTube friends, basically. So hopefully you can understand. What I mean by YouTube friends are like the people I do videos with. Anyways, goodbye. See you later.